All right, so this is creating a collage in PIXLR. Go to PIXLR.com. Go down to Advanced PIXLR E. You don't need to make an account. You can, you don't have to. Now, I worked on something earlier. If you want to save your work as you go, you just press this little heart right here, and then it'll pin it there. So every time you open up PIXLR, it will be there, okay? But if we're starting new, we do Create New. Full HD totally works for our collages. Call it whatever the project is, so I'm going to call it Personal Style Collage. Okay, Create. The Navigate panel up to the right, you can zoom in, you can zoom out. I'm going to go and grab some images to start my collage. Number one, before I start grabbing other things, I want to do my background first. So I'm going to look up a neutral pattern. Maybe I'll just look up pattern. Whatever the project requirement is for your background, that's what you'll look up. I like that. You just want to make sure it's clear, it's not blurry, there's no watermarks. Copy your image, 2 fingers on the trackpad, copy or right click. Go back to PIXLR, edit, paste. Scale it up. Notice there is a layers panel to the right here, just like Photoshop. All right, so now I have my background. I'm going to go ahead and choose my first image. Remember, white backgrounds are pretty simple to snip out, as long as the image itself doesn't have any white on the edges. So I copy, edit, paste. Scale up. Okay. So number one over here, you see what they're calling a wand select tool. Click that. Click on the white. Backspace. Click on the white. Backspace. And then when you want to get these selection lines gone, because it won't let you do anything else until you get rid of those, you do select, deselect, or Control D on the keypad. The move tool is here. You can move it around. Let's pick something that has more going on. Let's look up. Just trying to find an image that spell things right, but has more going on. You want it to be clear. You want it to be crisp. That's clear. Not saying this is my personal style, but just demonstrating. Edit, paste. Larger images will take more time to paste because they're bigger. Okay. And here's the thing about PIXLR. See all these ads? They're going to keep popping up. It's the downfall of using an internet browser application. All right, so I'm scaling down. All right, so now I want to get rid of the background. But notice if I use the wand select tool, I'm starting to get a little bit laggy too. Okay, if I use that, click and drag, see it's not quite there. So there's no quick selection tool, so you need to start using the cutout mask tool. There are a bunch of different modes for it. The best modes for what we're doing are magic mask, draw mask, and maybe lasso mask. So number one, magic mask. Same idea, click and drag. See? There's still some of the image back there, but we can clean that up with an eraser. Another option is draw mask. And you can change the draw mask size, just like if it was a brush. But what the draw mask does is, see that red? It's doing a selection. It's going to make it kind of like a soft selection. So it's like an eraser. You can kind of see what you're doing before it erases. Okay, so that's that. On the lasso mask, a little harder to control, but you see the little dotted line that it's creating. You just make a whole selection, back to the beginning, and it erases. I highly recommend zooming in. Use the little hand. You can move your thing over. Use the eraser and erase as well. Another option. Okay. I'm going to zoom back out. Yeah, you see those lines at the top now? Oop. Zoomed in a little far. See all that? You can get that with the eraser. Okay, so those are the ways to snip out a background. Layering. Say I want the shoe in front. I just click and drag the layer up. Like so. See the history down here? Press that minus, gets rid of it so you can see more of what's going on here. You make a mistake, edit, undo. When you're done, file save. Make sure it's the title of the project. Make sure it's a JPEG. You'll click download. It'll be in your downloads folder. Then you're going to go over to Google Classroom, go to the assignment, turn it in, and you'll be done.